Hey guys, it is your big sis Mo here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just a little bit different. I feel like my camera lens is a little bit dirty, but I think we're fine. Today's video is just a little bit different from what I usually would talk about. Nothing to be nervous about. I'm not leaving social media or anything of that nature, but I just wanted to be transparent and I guess vent for a second. My sister and my best friend and a couple of other people are usually the ones who get this venting session, but I just felt like being transparent with you guys, would be helpful for me and maybe helpful for somebody else who's in my same position. So I'm just a little bit frustrated with social media. I'm not gonna lie. And this is coming from like a growth aspect and where I am in my growth. And I'm trying to do something different this year, which I started doing last year back in like December, where I'm not starting off with the negatives. I'm trying to start off with positives and give myself a pat on the back. Like just today, Skin Fix actually sent me a PR package and I love Skin Fix. Like they're one of my favorite skincare brands. And I was surprised, like Skin Fix sent me a PR package. It's the second one I've gotten from them and it's a really great product. I'm not promoting the product in this video, so I'm not gonna show it. But I received a lot of PR packages in the last like 3 months between 2023 and 2024. One of my favorite perfumes, which is Victor and Rolf, I think it's called, but Flower Bomb, yeah? Yes, Flower Bomb and Flower Nectar. I think those are the names of the perfumes. These are my favorite perfumes, I should know the names. But they had sent me a full set of perfumes back in 2023. So I'm trying to like point out the positives here, right? But something that happens with Instagram, and I'm just gonna direct this towards Instagram, like growth or whatever. Something that happens with Instagram that I've noticed is that towards the end of the year, my views might not drop. Like my views are doing well right now with my content. This is a rant about growth on social media, views, all that good stuff. This is just me ranting basically. But like my views won't drop, but my followers will just start to drop. Like drop. Sometimes my views on certain things will drop. And again, I have to still give a shout out to 2023 because 2023 was the first time I hit millions of views. Like one video got 5 million views, another video got 1 million views. And I think there's another video that got like 2 million views. So, and that was in the end of the year. Like I got all these millions of views and then boom, viewers, the views dropped right back down and haven't picked back up. But it's my follower count that makes it even more strange, is that the views will drop, but my followers, the views have gone back up to what they normally were, because 1 million views is not unusual for me. It's just not. So that's cool. But my followers dropping is just like super frustrating because it makes you feel like, what am I doing wrong? And what can I possibly do differently? And then you try to switch up your content and the people who have been supporting you, which I love you guys down, I really do. And you guys are never going unnoticed, especially the people who, because I made a short on YouTube about how frustrated I was with like content and like not having 100,000 subscribers yet on YouTube, even though I have to take responsibility for that as well, because this is my first time in a long time that I posted one video a week. So pat on the back, but also it's like, come on girl, like how do you expect to hit 100,000 subscribers and you're also not posting content regularly, but you're telling other people that they need to be consistent? Like what? So YouTube is like, I feel like I understand where I'm having to build things up. Like you can't just, jump back into it and expect people to be like, oh my God, she's back, let's flock. Like, no, you have to be consistent because, people have to trust that you're actually gonna post. But Instagram is just a different beast for me because I've had my Instagram Mo Curls for years now, very long time. And every year towards the end of the year, it feels like I hit a plateau. And I don't know, I can't tell what it is. Like, and I feel like I'm not the only person who's experiencing this. Like I know and see other people who are having like the exact same experience. And I know it because there are huge people on Instagram. Like I still consider myself a micro influencer. I have over 100,000 followers, but I'm still below 120. But there are even people like, for instance, like Alonzo. I don't know if a lot of people know him, but I'm not sure what his pronouns are. So I'll just say, I don't know if a lot of people know them. but they have like over 1 million followers, I believe, on Instagram. And Dress Down eats the girls up. They're a wig stylist, but also could be a fucking stylist. They look amazing. But I noticed that every year around this time, they also make a post and say like, I feel like only 3 to 10% of my following are actually seeing my posts. And I'm like, so it's not just me. And it happens every single year. And it's so discouraging to the point where it feels like the app, I'm referring to Instagram right now, it feels like they want you to like overly post, like they want you to post once a day, but it's for their benefit because you're still not seeing the benefit in it. Like your followers are still dropping, and only a select few people who usually regularly comment on your stuff that you also interact with are the ones seeing your content. And it's like you're not gaining new people, you're only still it's only your core group that you've had for years, which everybody appreciates that core group because it's like, we know that, and I'm just using random names, Samantha's gonna comment, we know that Ariana's gonna be there to like it, or I know the core group of people who like my YouTube videos, and I'm like, there's no way they watch that video fully through because they like it after 10 seconds of it being up, and that's why I love you guys so much. But the whole point of having the platform and me being very honest and very transparent is that you want it to grow. You want more people. You want your content to reach even more people. And please don't ever let anybody lie to you. Everybody wants their platform to grow. But I think that it gets discouraging, but it also makes me realize that it's like, okay, but you have to remember why you even start your platform. And I said this in my last video of you have to have a why of why you're doing this. And my why has always been, I want women to love their hair and love their natural hair because it naturally grows out of their head, and realize that's absolutely beautiful, and that they don't have to do things like get perms, because perms are literally being linked to ovarian cancer. Thank God there's research now to show you guys why you shouldn't be using the creamy crack anymore. I have nothing against like wigs, flat ironing, straightening, all that good stuff. I don't have anything against that. I have everything against perms because it's literally causing health issues, really big time health issues. So yes, I am always gonna be against the creamy crack. But you know, it's an eye-opener for me too, because like, okay girl, are you doing this for subscribers and views, or are you doing this to put out good information? And the truth of the matter is that I'm doing it for both, because at the end of the day, and I feel like everybody feels this way about their content, right? We all feel like we have really good information that we want hundreds of thousands of people to listen to and to receive. So it's not like I'm putting this out for an ego boost. It's like I'm putting my content out because I know it's good stuff and because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, been natural for over 10 years now. Like, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to hair. I've been working out for over 10 years now, so I feel like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to fitness. But listen, every other week they say that hip thrusts are great for growing your booty, then they say that squats are great for growing your booty, then they say that you shouldn't be doing back squats, you should be doing front squats. So it's like fitness, that's why I never claim to be a fitness expert. I really don't know it all when it comes to fitness. I just like to work out and I just leave it there. And y'all don't grab onto the fitness content anyway, but that's for a different video. But yeah, I think that I just needed a transparent video where it's just like, I'm staying on top of posting because I really do love interacting with you guys. I love interacting in the comments. I love when I get a comment. It's always really great. I'm just letting you guys know that it does become discouraging. And I'm making this video because I feel like there's other people who are feeling the same way that I do. And I know it for a fact because I see it all over Instagram. All over Instagram. I'm seeing hundreds of videos of people saying like, oh, you know, I posted this and I'd be lucky if I got 2 views. And granted, these might be new Instagrams. They're starting out from scratch. And I'm not gonna lie, I did make a secret Instagram that's a faceless Instagram. And the reason why I made this faceless Instagram is because, one, I want something that I don't have to add my face into. Like literally, it takes a lot of pressure off if I'm being honest. Doing Instagram and YouTube videos, and I also have a TikTok. My TikTok is so opposite of like the Mo Curls content, and that's why I don't promote it at all, because I want it to have its own leg to stand on. And it literally doesn't have anything to do with me trying to blow up on TikTok. I just like talking shit on TikTok, so that has nothing to do with anything. But it's a lot of pressure doing videos, and you know, I don't mind looking stupid. Like there's certain videos I've done in the past where I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna look so dumb, and that's the best video that I put out for like the whole month. So I always say don't mind looking stupid, because you know, you're always thinking like, oh my God, the person who I knew in second grade who follows me on Facebook might see this video. Who gives a fuck about them? But it does feel a little bit like a lot of pressure. Like let's say I had like a pimple that popped up, or like my forehead broke out or something. Maybe that week I won't want to post, because you're going to be afraid that somebody in the comments is going to be like, look at that girl's forehead. Like you're posting skincare, but your forehead looks like that. You know what I mean? So I did create a faceless Instagram account. And I just wanted to start from scratch because it feels like I felt, what's the word I'm looking for? It feels like refreshing. Like for me, my main Instagram, even though it has over 100,000 followers, it's slowly losing followers, even though the views are still in a good space. So it's like, I know that between like February, March, the followers will go right back up. My views will skyrocket because it happens every single year, but it makes me not want to post at all. It makes me want to be like, okay, well, I'll wait till February, March. But then I'm like, no, because you have really good information. You still want to put out about hair. You still want to post about fitness. You still want to post, you know, PR packages that you might get. And, you know, not for nothing, brands still want to work. Like, shit, I remember when I was, you know, where Instagram, this is a story time for a different day, but Instagram basically told me that they shadow banned me, and it was a fact. And I lost over 4,000 followers at that time. And that's why I made the most money with brands, because at the end of the day, the brands knew me from my previous videos. Like, it wasn't like I was just like, you know, you could tell when somebody's creating content just to blow up. My page doesn't give that. Like there's a personality attached to that page. You know what I mean? But yeah, the faceless account made me feel a little refreshed. Like it feels like, okay, whew, we get to do something completely different. And everybody who's coming into this faceless account, they want to see whatever the fuck this is. And I don't feel like I can do that with my main Instagram platform. But yeah, I said all that to say social media is a little frustrating. And if you are feeling frustrated, or if you feel like only 3 to 10% of your followers are seeing your content, please trust and believe you're not alone. Also, every year, Instagram will even say it, they go through and they delete bots. So, and mind you, I've never paid for followers. Let's not get that twisted. I've never paid for a follower because I never thought it was that damn deep. But sometimes bots will just follow you, and you'll know what the bot pages are like, because, you know, no followers, brand new page. So sometimes bots will follow you. Instagram goes through every year and tries to delete them. So that could also be a reason why you're losing followers, which I've, you know, realized that as well. But yeah, it's frustrating. It is frustrating. And also, that's why I've always said that my main source of income, my 9 to 5, my career, I just couldn't see myself leaving it the way that social media is so up and down with your growth. It's too fickle for me at the moment. I always say never, because you never know what you might do in the future, but it's a soft no for me at the moment. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and be transparent with you guys. You know, feeling like you're not getting, like, YouTube videos, when I don't get the views, it definitely stings more than Instagram videos, because Instagram, it's like, those videos take me like a good 30 minutes. If I'm not doing like a voiceover or something, take me like maybe 30 minutes. A YouTube video, I'm sitting here filming this video. I'm not gonna break it down. This is just a straightforward, I'm not gonna break it down. There's gonna be no edits, besides like putting my subscribe and stuff like that. But the amount of time it takes me to edit, that might take me an hour to 2 hours of editing time. Certain other videos, like watch day videos or voiceover videos, when it comes to a YouTube video, that could take me up to 3 hours of editing. And when it doesn't get the views that you expect the video to get, especially when you putting in the work, really does feel very rewarding. That's why I won't pay somebody to edit my videos, because it feels really good to edit them myself. But Lord, bitch, when they don't get the motherfucking views, that shit stings. And don't let nobody lie to y'all, that shit fucking stings. People come on here and be like, no, it's about, you know, I just want, shut up. When your videos don't get the motherfucking views, you be like, raggedy. At least I'm being honest about it. But, you know, I just want to be transparent with you guys. And if you're feeling like me, please sign up in the comments because you're not fucking alone. And granted, the internet is not a safe space. I'll never say that this is a safe space because that's not possible with the internet. There's millions of people on here and who knows how this video might go. A million people could see it. So what I will say is that share what you feel comfortable with sharing in the comments. You never know who might relate to your story and feel like, damn, I really do feel like I have a community and we're not in this alone and we're all just trying to, you know, do an alternative thing. We're trying to do something different. Shit. 2020 taught us anything. It taught us that you need to have multiple streams of income. Okay? But anyway, guys, I don't want this to be some long drawn out video. Some of you guys have asked for like my hair care routine as far as like wash day. So that might be the next video. I will be going to Colorado next week. I'm going to Breckenridge, Colorado, with a travel group, sold out dates, for Black Ski Week, Martin Luther King Day weekend. I'm super freaking excited. So I'm gonna also try to catch some content for that and see if I can make a video of that as well. And just maybe see if I can give you guys some tips if you go next year. Or if you're going this year, maybe I'll see you guys there. Anyway, peeps, I love you guys down. I really, really love you guys. And shout out to y'all who stay in like every comment of a short that I make. I really do. Like, I don't think I understand how much that makes me smile because I know that even if one or two people saw that damn video, they did enjoy it and they are riding behind me, and I just really appreciate that. So I love you guys. Make sure you like, share this video. Maybe one of your sisters who's a content creator might want to see it, or your brother. Yeah, I will talk to you guys next week. Peace.